Well, welcome folks to the Land Tamer stream. I'm playing a little bit with my Discord there. That's why it took me a sec. Sorry, not with Discord, but with OBS. Anyway, let's talk some networking stuff. Let's talk certifications, where we are, and lab servers, which lab server using GNS3, VIRL versus even G. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, where I am on the CCIE written, and Discord updates. So I've got several things to talk about here. Let me pull up the agenda for tonight, as well as the chat window. And these are really big. I know this is just for the stream here. This is like a login I use just for the stream. Hey, Debiz, how's it going? It's been a while, man. I hope you're doing good. Hope study's going well. Where are you at these days, man? Where are you? What's your 20 on the whole certification path there? I know you've been doing some. Last time I talked, I think you had a lot of work going on, a lot of upgrades. Nexus stuff. Okay. So I see you're on Twitch. That's great. Yeah, you joined me here on Twitch before too. I know you discovered the whole Twitch universe. I'm enjoying it. I'm on Twitch. I'm liking Discord a lot. I'm about to talk about that a little bit. So first topic of the day, though, and I just kind of came up with this just as I thought about it. So the carrot the carrot on the stick is the concept, right? This has always kind of worked for me in motivating myself to achieve some sort of goal or strive to get somewhere in terms of career or whatever, or take a risk and reap a reward. So how do you reward yourself when it comes to certifications? And the reason this come up for me is the reason this whole topic of conversation got on my mind is because there's this really cool game. Oh yeah, man, work sucked the life out of studying. You know, that is so true. That happened to me. I went about a week without streaming anything recently because of a work project that just sucked the life out of me, like you said, and I had no energy left. So I really understand that. That's tough. As a matter of fact, today was really tough, not only at work, but I went to the gym this morning and got my behind just handed to me. I'm really sore. I'm tired. Thursday seems to be my most tired days when it comes to work. I get pretty tired Thursday night, and then Friday is just kind of like relief, and it's not as intense. But Thursday, everybody's scrambling. One thing is, at my job, we have a deadline for change requests. So we have to have all change requests that are going to be going into the next change cycle or change window cycle have to be put in by Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, right? So people are scrambling on Thursday. Friday sometimes can be hectic to make sure that they've got everything lined up, everything written up, scripts written up, peer reviews done. And sometimes I get those 3 o'clock, 4 p.m. requests, like, I really need to get this into the standard change cycle. And so Thursday, yes, Thursdays are tough. I will admit, today I had to really just chill for a while before I was able. Then I got kind of excited. And one thing that's helped me to visual is I kind of let this vlog go a little bit because I'm studying for the written. There's not a lot to show on stream. But then I'm in a new phase of the Twitch channel, the stream, to where I really need this 7 o'clock p.m. stream time to get me motivated. So not only do I have to prepare for the stream, which doesn't take a lot of time. I have to type up an agenda and review the links I saw for the day and things like that. But it mentally prepares me, and then I feel an obligation. Well, I need to go live by 7 p.m. Eastern. And that gets me fired up, gives me a little bit more energy for the rest of the night. So it is helpful, and I understand, man. I understand. But you're here, hey, you're here in the channel. So you're chatting, so that shows that you've got some motivation, which is great. That's what we hope we can do here, to give some motivation. Speaking of motivation, supporting yourself, yes, it really does. It helps keep you going because, especially get engagement, like people like you, feedback. That encourages me too. People are in the struggle with you. They're struggling to have some of the same exact challenges that you do. And it's therapeutic in a way. This few minutes right now, the vlog that I do, and in the Discord channel too, you got a lot of people. It's funny to busily mention that because when I went through that period of a week or more where I only did like one vlog, and I came back on, and my tone was even such that I sounded sort of downtrodden. And someone commented on YouTube. Someone that's real active in the channel, Tony, and he was like, "Quentin, you sound discouraged. Don't get discouraged." So it's a great community. It's a great working community. But yeah, you got to keep fighting and keep on keeping on, as they say here in the South. But yeah, rewards are good. So for my CCMP, it took me longer than I wanted to. Right, life happened. A lot of things got in the way. I would start studying for months on end, and then I would drop off. I would be off the wagon, and then I would finally get back to it. And so I gave myself a carrot on the stick, so to speak, a reward to say, okay, when you finish, pick a reward. Pick something that is really fun, something you want to do that you've been putting off, something that you can use on your free time. And so my decision at that point was I wanted to get a motorcycle. I'd never rode a motorcycle before ever in my life, but it appealed to me, so that was my reward for the CCMP. So after I got the CCMP, I was like, okay, cool. I'm taking a short break from studying, and I'm going to go to the motorcycle course. I'm going to get my license, and then I'm going to rent some motorcycles, and then I'm going to buy one, which I did. I bought a used motorcycle, but I still have it today. That was a reward. So how this came up recently on my mind is there's this game that I've been wanting to play so bad. I watch it on Twitch a lot. I'll watch it, I'll have it on the background while I'm working or doing chores on the iPad or whatever. And that's the wallpaper of the day right here is from this game, Escape from Tarkov. And I've always been a gamer, off and on, but just watching people play this game, and it makes me want to get it so bad. But I've held off. I said, nope, not going to do it. I don't have time right now. I got to focus on the CCIE track. And it may sound simple. It's not a big thing. Actually, I'm going to buy, finance pending, of course. I'm going to buy a gaming PC because I've always used a console. So I'm going to buy a gaming PC. I'm going to buy this game. I'm going to get the best headset, maybe even a liquid-cooled computer to play this game. And that's my reward. I might take a trip too. I'll probably take a trip, family trip or whatever. So definitely got to celebrate with the family too, because they're part of the sacrifice and they should get a reward as well, right? So that's my reward, and it's good to put something like that for yourself, something that you really want or really want to do that's within reach and reasonable, and put that as a reward for yourself. That once I get this exam, whatever that exam is, or get this certification done, this is my reward. And then follow up on it. Make sure you do it. Don't just get your CCIE number or your CCMP or your CCNA cert and just say, yeah, I'll get around to it. No, reward yourself, and that's going to encourage you, and keep that as a habit. If that motivates you and gets it done, do it, right? So anyway, less philosophical stuff, update on some real networking stuff. My VIRL, I looked at the license today, and it expired Saturday. Now, granted, you get sort of a grace period, I think, with the VIRL license and checking into the SALT server. I think what I'll do is tomorrow is check the SALT status, and then that should be good for at least 7 days, I'm hoping. Because Saturday is a day that I want to do a performance test on stream. We're going to do we'll do VIRL first, and we're going to have the same topology. We're going to load up VIRL, boot up the server, load up the topology, boot up all the routers and the switches, and we're going to monitor the timer, and we're going to monitor the resource utilization on this machine, on the server. Then we're going to shut everything down, and we're going to rinse repeat for EVE-NG and for GNS3. Now, I still have to build the topology in GNS3. I don't have that done yet, so I'm going to get that done tomorrow so that we have the same topology running in all environments, same configs, everything, right? And then we're going to do a test, and then as a result of that test, I'm going to do a summary vlog probably Sunday, and then give my decision which one I'm going to go with going forward. And by the way, all three are going to be running the same VIRL images, right? The same iOS and iOS VL2 images, the latest ones that you can get from VIRL. So anyway, that's coming up, but I confirmed the expiration. It is Saturday, so it's happening. It's Saturday stream. Be sure to check it out. I don't have a time yet. I need to come up with a time, don't I? I'm going to say 10 a.m. tentatively. 10 a.m. Eastern is when we're going to do that. So I got some study done last night, reading. I did some reading on BGP, my weak areas in the blueprint. And this is about going to wrap up the vlog for tonight, folks. But I crossed off a couple of these that I read. And the ad path was awesome, actually. Really great information. And BGP synchronization, I've read this before. I've labbed BGP synchronization before and still been somewhat cloudy on really what that is for and how it works. And let me tell you, the official CCIE cert guide is where I read, and that's on Safari. I have a Safari subscription. I recommend that highly. In fact, I got the link from Casey or neckarcube.com from his blueprint sheet, the links. And let me see if I can pull that up, actually, because this was really good. I read this, and in 2 paragraphs, it was like, I got it. Makes perfect sense now. I now know why the thing is used, what a good use case would be for it, etc. And, man, what good writing. And, of course, Narva Kokarians is a co-author of this book. So that right there should tell you why the information was really good. This is and of course, this is in the links folder on the Google Drive, if you're not familiar with that yet. Let me just see if I can find it here. Global BGP synchronization, yeah. Official guide, volume 2, chapter 1, using single redistributor. Actually, you know what? It may have been this Cisco article. I'm going to post this later, guys, because this is really good. No, I don't think that was it. I think it was the, yeah, no, that wasn't it. It was the official certification guide, Router V5, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Use Sync and Redistributing Routes. Excellent, excellent. And, you know, I wish I would have done this reading before I lab, actually. But tonight, I'm going to go back to next hop address tracking BGP. That's going to kind of wrap up my weak areas of BGP in terms of the written. And then we're going to go into some VPN technologies, MPLS. Don't know what happened there. We're going to be reading some of this tonight, MPLS, etc., MPLS trace route. I've been getting these questions wrong, so that's going to be what's coming up tonight. And it seems like I'm missing something. Discord updates, yeah. So I posted this on Twitter and Instagram about Discord. We had quite a few people come in and join the channel from some of the security channels on Discord, and it's been really cool. So I have to say, I've been really encouraged to see where Discord is going and how it's developed. I've always thought it's a really great platform, but I'm really excited to see how it's faring in comparison to the other platforms like Slack. And, you know, I've talked about this before here on the stream, but I've learned so much by joining some of the channels. I've learned things about what Discord will do that I didn't know it will do. It's really cool. So I reorganized a number of the channels here, Chatty Chat. This is just text chat channels. None of these are new. I did create a new labbing channel, general labbing versus CCIE. Of course, VIRL, ENIS, And then we've got a voice channel, live stream chat. That's anybody can use a voice channel. That's where Discord really excels. And then Circus Ring meetups, which is when we organize a meetup, everybody will kind of gather around the campfire here in the Circus Ring meetup first, and then we'll do a video conference. We postponed that, by the way. We thought about doing it weekly. That's a bit much. It may be every other week that we're going to do our get in the Circus Ring. All of us just kind of video chat and get together and get update on everyone's progress. What else do we have? Yeah, those are the main things. So there's been a little bit of reorg. We got a rules. Like I said, I learned some things you can do with the text. I mean, Discord's really cool. I really like it. So if you haven't checked it yet, definitely it's linked below. Join us up on the server. You can learn if you want. That's fine. Or if you want to participate, hang out, contribute, go for it. Right? We'll be happy to have you. This is a really cool meat chunk. Or link of the day that I saw today from Tom Ammon. Tom Ammon has done some mentoring of myself. He recently got a CCIE. I think, I forget how many attempts. It was more than 2 attempts. I know that. But he got a CCIE route switch. And he built this really cool looking resume site. And not only did he build kind of the resume site, but he built this is his resume site if you want to check it out at the link. But not only that, he also built on his blog, has written about kind of how he developed it, and it's kind of complex. And he wanted to kind of challenge, and I'm probably murdering this, summary of what he's done, but he wanted to do this get out of his comfort zone when building this thing. So he kind of took it as a challenge and using containers, public cloud components. Really slick. I was impressed. So definitely check that out, guys. And that's going to be all we have for tonight. Thanks so much for joining. Great to have you here. Keep studying, keep labbing, keep going towards that goal. Get that reward, and we shall see you back here now tomorrow night. Usually take Friday night off, so we'll see you. I may do a vlog. We'll see. Either way, definitely check us out on Saturday. I'm going to tweet it. And I'll post in Discord, of course, when we're about to do the lab software challenge and pit these lab software solutions against each other and see how they do. Okay, that's going to be Saturday, 10 a.m. tentatively. So, thanks for stopping in. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe and follow us on Twitch. And have a great rest of your weekend. Of your week and your weekend. Take care, folks.